spectacular places we've been on our trip. It's a huge national park in the Pilbara region in Western Australia. It's 350 kilometres from the northern coastline and about 600 kilometres in from the west. The national park itself is absolutely like humongous, right? 6,274 square kilometres, which, to put that into perspective, it's 9 times the size of New York City or 4 times the size of Greater London on its own. So just the park itself, you know, it's colossal. Like, the best time to visit is in the dry season, like Australia's winter. So anywhere between April and November, like really good times to go, otherwise you're going to be flooded basically. To get there, like, you can drive obviously, which it takes a bit of time, or you can fly into some of the surrounding towns. You've got Paraburdoo, which is about 100 kilometres to the west of the park, and then to the east side you've got Newman. Also, if you fly into Paraburdoo, that's a mining town owned by Rio Tinto. From there you can pick up your rental cars easily. Make sure you get a 4x4. Yeah, it's good. It's scary.
That was such a shock.
I shut my eyes immediately. I was like, oh!
These 2 massive road train trucks just went past on the other side of the road.
So glad we got that full cover insurance.
I know.
Woohoo!
Look at the state of that. That would have cost a bomb.
Yes. Oh shit, was that turning something? Head up to Tom Price, which is an experience in itself. That was one of the original mining towns, part of the mining boom when they first discovered the rich iron ore in the area. Tom Price itself is about 75 kilometres from the park entrance on the western side. You can stock up and supply there, get everything you need, and then head on in for some wild camping. Karijini, as a national park, it's operated by the DPAW, Department of Parks and Wildlife. They run loads of the parks across Australia, do a really good job of it. They don't over develop the areas, and you know, they keep the bush camping pretty minimal and pretty basic, which all adds to the experience. Like, there's an entrance fee, which I think is about $13 a day for a car, but we paid our month's pass all the DPAW parks, which was $40 for a whole month with unlimited access, so it's a no-brainer if you're going to go in for more than a day. Time-wise, 3 days, you can probably just squeeze everything in. We were there for 5, and we spent one of those days heading out to go on a mining tour. The park itself is made from some ancient rock formations. The gorges there have formed over 2,500 million years, and they've slowly been eroded away from like the huge flat plains. So they've got these beautiful gorges there that you can explore and head on down to, and then if the water's there you can go for a dip as well. Each of the gorges, I think there's upwards of about 15 individual ones, and they all have their sort of own unique features about them. You get to scramble about, explore, disappear down the caves. They're really beautiful. Today we have finally got into Karijini after what seems like an eternity of planning. And this is one of the gorges that we've popped down to after a very hot day. 35 degrees plus today, and no wind, or next to no wind. So, but this gorge is called the Fortescue Falls, and the water's fresh and nice.
Hi there. So here we are in the Barlow, which is within Dale's Gorge at Karijini National Park, Western Australia. It is currently the 9th of November, approximately 2 p.m. We've had our peanut butter and banana sandwiches. There's some bats up there. We've seen a few goannas today and watched them go about their daily chores, trying to source some food, digging for ants and things. And in this lovely section of the park, it just feels just like a tropical paradise.
and we're sat on these rocks, and all of these rocks are basically made out of iron ore.
Okay.
You can see my legs starting to cook a little bit underneath. I don't think they're quite that hard underneath.
And Tim just went, you could fry an egg on that.
I was pretty northern about it. They're absolutely El Scorchio. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and me and Liz are going to climb Mount Bruce in Karijini, which is the second highest mountain in Western Australia. It's not the highest, to be honest. It's like 1,200 metres high. Give you a beautiful overview of the park and the surrounding areas. You can see into the mines, which is set over to the south of the park. It's about a 2.5 hour trek each way. It's not particularly difficult, although you have to scramble up some of the rocks and there's a bit of sort of climbing involved. It's not like the hardest walk in the world, but it's, you know, it's not just a straight path, which is good bit of adventure.